I really don't care what our records do as far as chart-wise. We had this one that only made number 11, His name, The Brendan of the Midnight Lap, which everybody around here hated. They said that was the worst record. But to me, that was the best one we ever made. Not far as recording, because the recording technique was really bad. You couldn't hear the words so good. Probably that's what it was.
Yeah, how, are you satisfied with the recording technique
No, not
generally
at
now?
all.
No. What about on the LP? Same
Not
thing?
at all. Worse even on the LPs. It makes me so
Yeah.
mad. Because, see, that's part of us.
Yeah.
And, like we recorded and everything, and then all of a sudden, something happens, and it just comes out all screwed up. And you just get so mad. You just don't want to know about it anymore. Like our next LP, every track is going to have to be right, or else I'm just going to forget about it. I mean, well, not forget about it. That's the way you
Yeah.
say that, but
Right,
you're
I
not.
know, yeah.
But that's the way I feel.
Do you think they're better in the States as far as recording? Or
I
it
don't know.
really depends upon the engineer?
Well, like, all depends on what you want. It really all depends on where you go to. It really depends on so many things. The cutting of it. Excuse me. The cutting of it depends on the whole. That's the whole scene. You can get in there and mix and mix and mix and get such a beautiful sound. And when it's time to cut it, they could just screw it up so bad.
Jesus, I don't understand.
I know. I wouldn't understand that either, because it comes out all bad. Because they go by levels and all that. Some people don't have imagination. See, when you cut a record, right before it's being printed, excuse me, when you cut the master, that, excuse me, if you want a sound where you can, really deep sound, where you have depth and all this, you must almost remix it again right there, the cutting place. And 99% don't even do this. They just go and say, oh yeah, turn it up there, make sure that it doesn't go over there, make sure it doesn't go under. And there it is. It's nothing but one-dimensional.
Yeah. Do you get the time that you need? I mean, because it's so
No,
so costly anyway.
we did
to
our,
be in these
oh well,
studios.
the money doesn't make any
that's not
difference
the
to me.
hang-up, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I make the money for, is to make better things,
Yeah.
happen. I don't have no value of money at all. That's my only fault, because I just get the things that I see and want, and or either try to put it into music. I want to have a stereo where it goes up, the sound goes up and behind and underneath. But all you can get now is just across and across.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Our new LP was made in 16 days, which I'm very sad about.
The one that's just
Yeah.
recently, yeah. Really.
But no use even talking about, discussing why,
Mm.
because it really is a bad scene. But just makes me mad, though. It could have been so much better.
It's mainly the sound quality.
Well, the songs could have been better too. That's what I think, though. As soon as they finish, then you got to completely new ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Well, it's good. I mean, in a sense, because your mind's moving along, purring along nicely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily getting any better, but like you might move to different things.
Do you feel the groups are free to change as they want to?
No, half of them aren't. They're all
Yeah.
thinking about their career and thinking about their future so much. I really don't give a damn about my future or career. I just want to make sure I can get out what I want.
Yeah.
That's why I say we're very lucky, because we didn't have, all of us didn't have that. Say, oh well, it'd be great if we did, make it nice.
Yeah.
But I really wouldn't care as long as we could be happy with what we're doing, like recording and stuff like that, or do what we want to do. We're still, we're not really doing what we want. But that's,
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah. What about a new LP? You've been thinking about this?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to make it a double LP, which would be almost impossible, and have about.
Because of the cost, you mean?
Well, yeah, it's a big hassle. Nobody doesn't want to do that. The record producers and the companies don't want to do that. I'm willing to spend every single penny on it if I thought it was good enough. But there you go. I do that, and then they leave me out there.
What about the length of the songs too? I mean, would
see,
you like
yeah.
them to be much longer?
All depends on what kind of song it is. If it's a song with about 3 or 4 movements, well, yeah, like this one song I wrote named Eyes and Imagination. That's the name of it. And it's about 14 minutes long. But it's telling about every sentence or every 2 sentences tell a completely different story. It's nothing but imagination. It starts off with this baby crying, a brand new baby has been born, and then you hear these bullets, in the background. It's nothing but this imagination. And every sentence tells a different story, and but it goes in about 4 major movements, but it always goes back to this one little thing. You must have that one little thing through it, the one little. But I don't even know if there's so many songs I wrote that we haven't even done yet that we'll probably never do. It's because, there's a lot of things around here that's really bad. So,
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
we must be Elvis Presleys and rock and rolls and trogs. We must be that.
That's where it's at, isn't it?
And there'll be no smoking in the gas chamber. See.
Wow. Do you think people will be doing longer numbers? Will be trying to?
Well, like if they
sort
have
of like
something.
moving towards maybe even symphonies.
Yeah, I think they should if they have something to offer. Really, if the number really has to be long, they said, "Well, I got this number, but I just can't get it together unless I just need more time on it." Well, then they really should. They should never hold, time like that because of a number. You know the song that we had named Purple Haze?
Yeah.
That was about it had about 1,000 words, and ooh. Oh, this got me so mad because that isn't even a Purple Haze,
What do you need?
I don't know, man. I'm just a frustrated old hen. That's all. That's what I feel like. But you should have heard it, man. I had it written out. It's about going through all this land, this mythical. Because that's what I like to do is write a lot of mythical scenes. Like the history of the wars on Neptune and all this mess, And the reason why the rings are there, you have all these. See, like how they got the Greek gods and all that mythology. Well, you can have your own mythology scene, or write, fiction, complete fiction, I mean, anybody could say, well, I was walking down the street and I see an elephant float through the sky. Well, it has no meaning at all, There's nothing to imagine except this is an elephant there, And if you don't watch out, you might break your neck.
You think you'll be able to make more demands as you continue?
Yeah. This whole thing's going to blow wide open soon.